Hi again, back with you for the weekly live trading video. It's what's the date today? It's the 4th of October 2021. Just settling down, having a look at the markets before the London Open, and yeah, I'll just run through everything and show you exactly how I traded today. So, flicking through these charts, and I'll show you how quickly we've set up our trade plan. Looking at this Euro US dollar, looking at the level that this is at, I'm seeing an entry point, and because of that level, I'm interested in taking that. I'll tell you what, let me flick through the other pairs and I'll come back to this and explain why I've taken that. So, and I'm scribbling on my journal as I'm going through as well, just marking everything as I'm seeing it and how I'm going to trade it. So we got that, move to the downside, that's messy price action, not interested in anything there at the moment. Okay, GU, seeing that overall move down. GJ is a little too high, not interested in anything there. That's too high, not interested in that. Okay, that's close to an entry point right now, it's just come through an entry point, but not really interested at the moment, not this early. It's, by the way, it's 27 minutes past 6 in the morning, London time. And what's the time here? 27 minutes past 12. It's PM here in Thailand. So, AJ, not interested in that at the moment. US dollar, Japanese yen, not at the moment. Maybe in a little while. I'll keep monitoring these pairs. US dollar, Canadian dollar, nothing on that for me at the moment. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, no, nothing there at all. And New Zealand dollar, US dollar, nothing to do on that either. So back to this one position that I'm in, Euro, US dollar. That's currently at 98, okay. You've seen this pullback here. Let me bring up the drawing tool. Okay, first things first, I should pull my stop loss in, just in case it continues that upside move. So I've got an 8 pip stop on the Euro US dollar. And seeing it bounce off of that level where it was. The reason I took this, okay, I've seen this move to the downside here throughout a lot of the Asian session. Okay, we've seen a big stop run going on here, price pulling back. Maybe something other than a price stop, but the thing is, the way that we trade, I don't really need to know, I don't need to analyse anything. I'm just looking at this price action and what I'm seeing. And seeing it reaching this level here, and like I say, that was around about the 0-0 level. It's at 97 at the moment. I was willing to give this one try, one shot. Any higher, I wouldn't be interested in it at all. But I was willing to give this one shot, and I'm now looking for this to come off of that level where I got in, down here. And I'll be setting, let me see, yeah, I'll be setting my take profit down there at the 80 level for now. But seeing how this starts to move, I'll be keeping an eye on the euro, both pairs. I'll be keeping an eye on the US dollar. So right now we've seen that US dollar weakness in play across the board. Not so much there. US dollar weakness there and there. Japanese yen, I'm just having a look at the Japanese yen, just to try to build, I'm just trying to build up a bigger picture of what's going on across the board. So Japanese yen, okay, we could be seeing a little bit of weakness in the Japanese yen. And that's about it at the moment, really. Just that one position that I'm in there, just below that 0-0 level. And looking for this continuation of the downside. We've got a new candle just open there, and so what I'll do, I'll pause the video for now and I'll come back to you. But I mean, the main reason I started off then as I did, that opening of the Euro US dollar and taking that first position, that was my first glance at the charts, and that's how quickly we can be ready to trade using Kim's strategy at the Price Action Traders Institute. It's Monday morning. Had a beautiful, relaxing sort of other things going on, building work and things like that here. But nice weekend, away from the markets. Haven't even thought about anything to do with the markets at all. Sat down when you saw me start this video. And that glance at the euro US dollar instantly told me there was a reasonable opportunity there to take this short. And so I took it. And then flicking through those other pairs as I did, actually writing down on my journal as I was doing it, that is me ready for trading now. So nothing for me to do right now. I'll just keep monitoring these pairs, make myself a fresh coffee, maybe pick up my guitar for a little while, maybe put on some music. But that's as easy as it is for us. Okay, so I'll pause the video for now, and I'll be back with you in a little while, just to let you know how this plays out and if I manage to catch any other positions. So I'll be back soon. Hi there, back with you. It's 38 minutes past 6 now, and I've just taken one more position. So just caught this US dollar Japanese yen, and I've taken it long. Let me just pull this into place. 10 pip stop loss on this, and I caught this at 0.3 as it came through an entry point on this active candle we're looking at right now. I'll pull my take profit into place. Let me see. Initially, I'm going to put in the take profit, giving me a 2 to 1. Meaning that if I take a stop on this, I'm going to lose 10 pips. If it hits my target, I'm going to take 20 pips. I might even pull that back to that 20, depending on what this price action does and how it starts to move, if it moves at all. Of course, there's no guarantees in this game. So, US dollar Japanese yen in at 0.3, taking it long, and euro US dollar taking it short at 98. Take profits down there at that key level of 80. Okay, so that's it. I just wanted to give you that update while it's actually taking place, for transparency and letting everyone see that I'm showing exactly what I'm doing as I'm trading. That's all there is to do right now. Okay, I'll pause for now and I'll be back with you in a little while. Hi there, back again. There's not been a lot going on. Price action's been very slow, but it's very early. Not even close to the London Open yet. That doesn't happen until 8 AM London time. It's 7:37 at the moment. So just back to let you know that I've taken one more position. Excuse me. Started to see a bit of weakness coming into play across the board on the Japanese yen. So I've just punched into this Euro Japanese yen position here. 1 second, I'm just getting my stop loss in place just in case it shoots back down again. And looking for this to move up now. With this, I'm going to be setting this at a 2 to 1 as well. Let me see. So next key level would give me 14 pips. So I'm going to be looking at 20 pips. There you go, round about that previous day's high there. That's where I'm setting my take profit on this, looking for price to push up through that 0.0, up towards that previous day's high and into that take profit that I've just set. That's the plan anyway, but the market sometimes screw your plans up and just throw them in the waste bin. Again, there's no telling what this is going to do. So Euro Japanese yen. Now some of you are going to be thinking, hang on a minute, you've got the Euro US dollar short going down and the Euro Japanese yen going up. Well, the thing is, I don't know, and no one knows what's going to win out here. At the moment, I'm seeing the euro going up, and I'm also seeing the strength in the euro on these two pairs, and I'm also seeing Japanese yen weakness, which is pushing this one up. If we look at the Japanese yens, okay, they're all pulling back a little bit at the moment, but that initial move on all the Japanese yens was to the upside. So that's what I've picked up on here. And of course, if this euro US dollar comes up and through my stop loss there, okay, I'm out for 8 pips. I'm not going to sit on the sidelines and you know, argue with myself about the fact that no, I've got the euro US dollar to the downside. I'm not going to take the euro Japanese yen to the upside, because it, you know, what's happening with the euro US dollar at the moment, it's not looking that great, and we just don't know. Might see these prices spin round, we might see the euro drop, which means this might go through its stop loss. But right now, like I say, I'm seeing Japanese yen weakness, which is pushing this up. I'm seeing euro strength, which is pushing those two up. And so that's why I'm in those two. And of course, the other pair that I'm still holding is the US dollar Japanese yen. Just not really doing a great deal. Saw it sink down here a little bit into the red. Now it's back up almost where the entry point was. So that's it, just those three positions. Nothing else to report right now, I don't think. Looks like we might be seeing that weakness in the US dollar. And in which case, the US dollar Japanese yen, it's being held because of the weakness in the Japanese yen. US dollar weakness is trying to push this down. Japanese yen weakness is trying to push it up, which is sort of like holding it in that one position. So US dollar, yeah, could be seeing weakness across the board. And that's also playing with this one here, pushing it up. So that's where I am at the moment, three positions, and I'll pause again and I'll come back in a little while to let you know how these play out and if I can see where money might be moving across the board. So, and if I get into any more positions. Okay, so I'll pause for now and I'll be back again soon. Okay, so we're back and just seen, I was hoping to catch it live, but we've just seen this Euro US dollar continue this upside move. Strength in the euro, that's driving that, and give me a full stop on that Euro US dollar. So that's where I am right now. 8 pips down at the moment, holding two positions. Okay, I'll pause again and I'll let you know if I manage to catch anything else. Back again just to show you this pound Japanese yen position that I've taken. Just pulling my stop in place there, 12 pip stop on this. And I may as well put my take profit in, looking for it to push through that 80 key level, and 24 is where I'm going to take, or profit of 24 pips is where I'll set my take profit. Going for a 2-to-1 on this. London's open now, it's 8:13 in the morning in London. We're starting to see price starting to pick up a little bit, looking like the Japanese yen weakness is coming into play at the moment. That's what I'm looking at, and the three pairs that I've got all include that. So we've got the Euro Japanese yen showing a nice bit of profit there, pound Japanese yen, and what was the other one? US dollar Japanese yen, all showing reasonable profit. So we'll see how those three play out, and I'll pause the video again, and I'll get back to you in a little while. It's pretty close to decision time on this. I really need this one here to push out a little bit further for me to remain in it. So I'll come back in a little while and let you know how this one plays out. So back with you, just letting you know that I've punched out of everything. I need to shoot out, have a meeting to go to regarding the building work that we're having done at the moment. And I managed to punch out with a bit of profit. So just going to run through these pairs. This Euro US dollar, this was the stop that I took. Saw this price coming down here throughout the Asian session. Saw a bit of a pullback going on, and as I explained earlier on, this level here, I was okay with that to take this short, looking for a continuation of this downside move. Didn't happen though, you can see. Sideways action, pulling back up here, and at this point here, that stopped me out for 8 pips. Different story on the Euro Japanese yen. Saw this price action going nowhere throughout the Asian session, then we saw this move up here, which is where I took it. I got in this at, it was at 85. Saw this price moving up, and the point where I jumped out of that, that gave me 14 pip profit. So getting my loss back and a little bit of profit on top of that as well. So that was the Euro Japanese yen. Pound Japanese yen throughout the Asian session was doing nothing. Saw this break here, moving up, and I actually took this long as price came through this level. That was at 63. And was watching this candle moving up, considered punching out, but it was just unfortunately, it was a little bit before I needed to close out of everything and prepare for this meeting. And price pulled back, and I punched out at break even on that one. And Euro Japanese yen. Saw this move to the upside going on here. throughout the Asian session. I had a pullback where I got in, and that was, where was that? Let me see. Euro Japanese yen, that was at 0.3, where I took this here as it pulled back on that blue candle just there. Seeing a deep pullback here, you can see where my stop was. That's a 10 pip stop on that red marker there. But then price started to go sideways again, then it took off. And punching out of this gave me another 14 pips. And there you go, out of the markets fairly quickly. And I just had to punch out because I had to go off for a meeting. Anyway, back now, and these are the final results. Winning trades, US dollar Japanese yen plus 14 pips, Euro Japanese yen plus 14 pips, pound Japanese yen break even. Almost had a bit of profit on that, but I was a little bit slow getting out of that one. And one losing trade, Euro US dollar, giving me a net total of 20 pips. And this works out to 0.87% profit. So not a bad session really, considering the amount of price action that was there, which wasn't a great deal. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Please remember to hit subscribe, and I'll be back again soon with another of these videos for you.